general session of the Franklin County Board of Commissioners for October 4th, 2016. We will begin this morning's meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Commissioner Brooks.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, welcome, everyone. Can I get a motion for the approval of the minutes of the September 6th and September 13th, 2016 general session, and the minutes of the September 1 and September 8th, 2016 briefing session?
I'll move for the approval of those minutes.
Second.
Moved in second and voting, Commissioner Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Brown.
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
The minutes have been approved.
Sheriff's Department.
Resolution number 715-16, resolution authorizing the payment of $15,000.00 in resolution of claims brought by Tory Hardesty in the amount of $15,000.
Good morning, Commissioners. Dave Masterson, Director of Administrative Services for Sheriff Scott. Passage of this resolution resolves a claim of alleged injuries suffered at the training academy by Deputy Tory Hardesty earlier in 2016. Settlement's been negotiated by the prosecutor's office and closes the matter in whole. Pending any questions, I ask approval of this resolution.
Move for passage of resolution 715-16.
Second.
Moved in second and voting, Commissioner Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Brown.
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 715-16 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dave. The Auditor.
Resolution number 716-16, resolution authorizing a contract with the Lincoln Institute of Land Policy for the Real Estate Assessment Fund to conduct a study of the use and impact of real property tax abatements and their relation to property valuation utilizing non-general funds in the amount of $49,800.
Good morning, Commissioners. Brian Katz from the Auditor's Office. Here to start off by happily reporting the success so far of our 2017 reval efforts. We had a lot of success in 2016 with the new construction and have begun underway under the 2017 efforts that we're looking forward to over the next year. We are looking to now add to those efforts with an abatement study to review how the economic incentives that we've been providing in Franklin County are impacting property valuations. And so we put out to 12 different think tanks a request for a project, and we were happy that the Lincoln Institute of Policy came back and gave us a good proposal that we're looking forward to getting started on.
Great. Move for passage of resolution 716-16.
I'll second, and thanks for the explanation in briefing too.
Absolutely.
Moved in second and voting, Commissioner Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Brown.
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 716-16 has been adopted.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Brian. Emergency Management.
Resolution number 717-16, resolution authorizing non-general fund supplemental appropriations related to the reimbursement for the Norfolk Southern train derailment.
Good morning, Commissioners. First, allow me to apologize for my casual address. I must admit I'm a little scatterbrained. My wife is vacationing in Jamaica right now. So,
and you wish you were with her, huh?
Well, I don't know. The last 48 hours.
Yeah, right.
She's not in, the storm hasn't gotten to Jamaica yet, but it's due to be going
the
in
eye of the
that
storm
direction.
is passing east. She's on the
Yeah.
in Montego Bay, northwest part of the island. So, but for the last 48 hours, I've been a big fan of the Weather Channel. So I've
Yeah,
been,
I bet you have.
So excuse me,
Well,
I forgot all about the
Haiti
meeting
has
this morning.
been hit
We'll keep our thoughts
badly.
and prayers with her.
But back to business. The resolution that Antoine read regarding the reimbursement for the hazardous materials spill, Norfolk Southern, in 2012. The prosecutor's office was very helpful in helping to resolve the issue, and we're pleased to announce that we are receiving a settlement check for $170,709.34, which we'll redistribute to the jurisdictions who were involved. And pending your questions, we're recommending approval for this resolution.
Move for passage of resolution 717-16.
This is a while in coming, and I'm glad we're able to get this. I'll second.
Moved in second and voting, Commissioner Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 717-16 has been adopted. Resolution number 718-16, resolution authorizing non-general fund supplemental appropriations for personnel costs within the warning fund.
Yes, Commissioner, when we did our 2016 budget for our warning fund, which is the fund that we use to maintain our outdoor warning siren system, it also helps to fund our warning systems manager. During that time, our warning systems manager, Mr. Steve Smith, received a promotion, was also awarded the responsibilities of operation manager, and along with that came a salary boost, which we had not budgeted for. So the $7,550 will help to cover for the personnel expenses for 2016, and we've made the appropriate corrections for the 2017 budget. Pending your questions, we're recommending approval.
Move for passage of Resolution 718-16.
Second.
Moved in second and voting, Commissioner Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 718-16 has been adopted.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thanks, Darrell. Job and Family Services.
Resolution number 719-16, resolution approving 2 subaward agreements with Action for Children for quality early learning program services in the amount of $506,010.
Good morning, Commissioners. Lance Porter, representing Job and Family Services. These 2 contracts are with Action for Children. They're for early learning services. The first is for recruitment and training services for home child care providers. Action for Children will provide technical assistance for those that are interested in beginning a career as a licensed home provider. They'll provide mandatory training classes, which include health and safety, child abuse prevention, CPR, and invoicing. And they'll conduct step-up to quality training groups to help them prepare for that as well. The second part of this is more for the public, and this is with assistance with seeking out quality early learning programs that support school readiness. They're going to maintain a database of early learning programs that are available throughout Franklin County, as well as the available openings. They'll provide pre-screening and connect such programs to parents that are looking for this service. We're looking at providing one-on-one information and referrals to over 400 OWF customers, or Ohio Works First customers.
Thank you for that.
Pending any questions, I'd ask for the approval of this resolution.
This has been a great and expanding relationship. Thanks for bringing this forward. It really is determinant of how a child proceeds through school and life and their success, having access to early learning. So thank you very
Absolutely
much, and I
correct.
hope you'll
Thank you.
stay the course on all of this through the years. Move for passage of Resolution 719-16.
Second.
Moved in second and voting, Commissioner Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 719-16 has been adopted. Resolution number 720-16, resolution approving 2 subaward agreements for workforce suiting programs with the Columbus Urban League and DRESS in the amount of $102,000.
Commissioners, these are 2 programs that we're very proud of still being able to offer. It's with the Urban League, which has My Brother's Closet, which is a clothing program for men. And as you know, the other Dress for Success is a clothing program for women. Both programs provide interview-appropriate apparel for job interviews and the office environment. This year, the Urban League will suit up to 125 men, and Dress for Success anticipates serving 250 women. Pending any questions, I'd ask for approval of this resolution.
And Lance, just a correction for the record, or perhaps they've changed their name, and it's still Dress for Success. Is it just shortened in our title?
Yeah, it's still Dress for Success.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so with that correction, I'll move for passage of resolution number 720-16.
Second.
Moved in second and voting, Commissioner Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 720-16 has been adopted. Resolution number 721-16, resolution approving 2 subaward agreements with Goodwill Industries of Central Ohio and Jewish Family Services for workforce development services targeting unemployed Franklin County child support obligors in the amount of $143,000.
Commissioners, this program here is to approve an intervention strategy that's with Child Support Enforcement Agency of Franklin County, and it's to help obligors who have not been meeting their payment obligations or who have newly established payment arrangements and they haven't got started on there or don't have a job to meet them. The services that will be included with this provide skills training, employability assessments, referrals for vocational skills training, mentoring, and job search skills. Pending any questions, I'd ask for the approval of this resolution.
People really get excited about having a job and being able to support their families.
Yeah, it's
Great
a amount of pride they
relationships.
receive from doing it. A lot of people actually do want to take part in this, but
Absolutely.
they're not able to.
Yes. Move for passage of Resolution 72116.
I'll second it. And Lance, do these clients also get to partake of Dress for Success and the Urban Leagues program?
Absolutely. 200% of poverty, and they would qualify for that.
Right.
Moved and seconded voting, Commissioner Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 721-16 has been adopted. Resolution number 722-16, resolution approving a subaward agreement with the Columbus Urban League for workforce services for unemployed and underemployed ex-offenders in the amount of $245,000.
Commissioners, this program here is another example of the county trying to help people get back into the workforce and be a productive citizen. This is the Columbus Urban League's transition program, and here they're providing to ex-offenders job placement, retention services, and vocational certification training to try to help them obtain employment as well. Pending any questions, I'd ask for the approval of this resolution.
Move for passage of Resolution 72216.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded voting, Commissioner Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 722-16 has been adopted. Resolution number 723-16, resolution approving a contract for Title 20 services with Deaf Services Center in the amount of $54,130.
Commissioners, this is part of the county's normal Title 20 contracts. Most of them were presented last week. This one is for the Deaf Service Center, where they'll be providing American Sign Language interpretation services, as well as case management services for the deaf or hearing impaired Franklin County residents. Pending any questions, I'd ask for the approval of this resolution.
Great. Move for passage of Resolution 72316.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting, Commissioner Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 723-16 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Lance. Animal control.
Resolution number 724-16, resolution authorizing a settlement to Mr. Kim Sweet for a disputed vehicle damage claim due to an auto accident involving Franklin County Dog Shelter's warden.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Morning.
Charlotte Ashcraft, Director of Fleet Management, representing this automobile accident for animal control. The resolution before you is requesting authorization to settle a property damage claim for an accident that occurred on July 11th, 2016. Our deputy warden backed into a parked and unoccupied vehicle. The owner provided all necessary documents for the claim, and the prosecuting attorney's office has approved it. Pending any questions, I respectfully request passage of this resolution.
Move for passage of Resolution 72416.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded voting, Commissioner Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 724-16 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Charlotte.
Thanks, Charlotte. Economic development and planning.
Resolution number 725-16, resolution authorizing an amendment to the 2016 grant agreement with Columbus 2020 to conduct economic development activities on behalf of the Franklin County Board of Commissioners in the amount of $250,000.
Good morning, Commissioners. Jenny Snap, Assistant Director, Economic Development and Planning, joined here this morning by Josh Roth, our Senior Program Manager, who's going to introduce the first resolution.
Great.
Good morning, Commissioners. The purpose of this resolution is to authorize an amendment to the 2016 contract with Columbus 2020 to provide them with an additional $250,000. Columbus 2020, as you are well aware, is a regional economic development organization as part of the Jobs Ohio network, and they conduct many economic development activities on behalf of Franklin County. This amendment is going to support Columbus 2020 in its efforts to strengthen air service from the John Glenn International Airport And enhancing, what it'll do is it'll enhance the competitiveness of Franklin County's businesses by making sure that our region has direct flight access to critical business markets around the country. Some positive examples of this effort have been the partnership with Southwest Airline for direct flights to Oakland, Boston, and Philadelphia. And we're hopeful that air service can be expanded in the future, and particularly to the West Coast. So, pending any questions, we'd ask for your approval.
Great, looking forward to that expansion and maybe some overseas flights too, in due time. Move for passage of Resolution 72516.
I'll second.
Moved in second and voting, Commissioner Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Brown,
I'm going to abstain from this since I serve on the board of 2020.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 725-16 has been adopted. Resolution number 726-16, review a petition to annex 1.559 plus or minus acres from Perry Township to the City of Columbus, case number ANX-EXP2-21-16.
This resolution is to consider an expedited Type 2 annexation. That's 1.559 acres, and that property is in Perry Township, who is going to annex to the City of Columbus. The area includes property located at 3465 Snoffer Road, and that's south of Snoffer Road, north of Skyline Drive, and east of Sawmill Road. Petition was filed by agent and attorney Jackson B. Reynolds of Smith & Hale, and he is in attendance if you have any questions. On behalf of the property owner, Envision Point LLC, which is Tom Manning, 72.5% of the site's perimeter is contiguous with Columbus, and the city passed ordinance number 2234-2016 on September 12, 2016, indicating the services that will be provided once the annexation is approved, and a statement regarding possible incompatible land uses in the zoning buffer. The petition meets all statutory requirements of Ohio Revised Code Section 709.021, and pending any questions, we request your approval.
Move for passage of Resolution 72616.
Second.
Moved in second and voting, Commissioner Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 726-16 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Human Resources.
Resolution number 727-16, resolution authorizing a contract amendment with Finley Davies Incorporated for the purpose of performing a cost-benefit analysis and feasibility study related to the implementation of a paid family and medical leave program paid for under the U.S. Department of Labor Women's Bureau grant, an increase of $74,440 for a total amount of $372,440.
And with that, I have nothing else to add. It's a contract amendment with Finley Davies, who we currently have under contract, in the amount of $74,440. We'll use them on the grant study on the feasibility of a paid leave program. Pending any questions, I request approval of the resolution.
Move for passage of Resolution 72716.
I'll second.
Moved in second and voting, Commissioner Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 727-16 has been adopted. Resolution number 728-16, resolution approving personnel actions.
The personnel actions this week: child support enforcement, 1 new hire, 1 temporary work level being extended. Department of Job and Family Services, 1 new hire, 1 promotion, 1 temporary work level, 4 change of rate of pay, and 1 probationary removal. Public Facilities Management, we have 1 promotion and 2 transfers within the agency. Pending any questions, I request approval of the resolution.
Move for passage of Resolution 72816.
Second.
Moved in second and voting, Commissioner Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 728-16 has been adopted.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rob. Purchasing Department.
Resolution number 729-16, resolution approving purchases for various Franklin County agencies in the amount of $1,234,027.22.
Good morning, Commissioners. Megan Ballinier, Assistant Director of Purchasing. The resolution before you requests your approval of 115 purchase orders. These purchase orders have been pre-certified as to the availability of funds by the county auditor. So pending any questions, we recommend their approval.
Move for passage of Resolution 72916.
I'll second.
Moved in second and voting, Commissioner Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 729-16 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thanks, Megan. Finally, the Board of Commissioners.
Resolution number 730-16, a resolution approving the issuance of hospital facilities revenue refunding bond series 2016C Nationwide Children's Hospital of the County of Franklin, Ohio, in an original aggregate principal amount not to exceed $150 million, and consenting to and approving the execution and delivery of a 17th supplemental lease relating to such bonds.
Good morning, Commissioners. My name is Drew Linenbaum. I'm with Dinsmore and Shoal as Bond Counsel. I'm here with Luke Brown, the
Commissioners.
the Vice President and Controller of Nationwide Children's Hospital.
Mm-hmm.
This resolution gives approval to the issuance by the county through the Hospital Commission of revenue bonds in an amount not to exceed $150 million for the benefit of Nationwide Children's Hospital. Proceeds will be used to refund bonds previously issued by the county in 2008 and 2009 and provide debt service savings. The bonds will be underwritten by J.P. Morgan Securities and PNC Capital Markets. At its meeting last week, the Hospital Commission approved the bond issuance unanimously with one abstention after holding the required public hearing. As you're aware, these bonds are not general obligations of the county or of the Hospital Commission or any other subdivision, but are payable solely out of the revenues of the hospital. With that, we're happy to answer any questions.
Move for passage of Resolution 73016.
I'll second.
Moved in second and voting, Commissioner Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Brown,
Aye.
Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Resolution number 730-16 has been adopted.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Antoine, are there any journalizations? All right, being that there's none, that concludes business for today. We'll see everybody next week.